Hi guys, this is BT Gamer and I'm back with another video where I will be teaching you how to make a free Bed Wars map. You would normally be playing in creative to do this because it doesn't really work in survival. So what you're going to do is you're going to start out and you're going to go up 100 blocks high. So or something like 100. That's pretty good. You can die off of falling from this. I could maybe go a bit higher. Like that. And then I'm going to put an emerald block down and then just break all of that. Okay, so now what we are going to be doing is building these little bases. So the bases are going to be, say, 20 blocks from the center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then in the center, we get gold block. Okay, so now that we have our 4 bases plotted out, and then our center, we can start building on them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a little thing that looks somewhat like an island like this. You can choose how you want to do it, but I recommend trying to do it like this because this will give you a cool like floating island look. Okay, now that I've finished making my middle, okay, now for the little islands, rather than the gigantic island, we are going to pretty much do the same thing, only make it a little bit smaller, and larger, or not larger, and so I already have an example of it here that's pretty good. So if you want, you can try to copy this. I'll just show it to you for a little while. So I have middle, almost done, pretty much done, and then done. So yeah, this is what it would look like. I'll get to parts of it that are much better later in the video. Okay, now that I've finished building the exterior of one of the small little islands, I'm making it so that it's not as tall as this, so that we could have like stairs going to it. And then so what you'll want to do is you want to make part of the inside of the island a little bit hollow so that you can have areas like this, or you could build the traders out here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab some ladders for getting down. So then there's a way to get down. We can actually put one here too. So then it's really easy to get down. And then what you want to do is you will want to open out an area so you have at least 2. So I'm actually going to get some of the stone, break only that one, fly back up, and patch it back up, and then come back in and get some stairs. Put the stairs all on those. So then, actually, one second, it's not symmetrical anymore. Gotta make it like that. Okay. So, now what you'll do is you'll take a villager. So you'll need a villager egg. Grab one right there. And you'll place them in it. And you'll want one pickaxe trading villager, one block trading villager, and one weapon trading villager. So he is not the right villager, so I'm just gonna keep hitting them and respawning them until they give me the right stuff. He's not right, so I'm just gonna kill him. And then when I get the right thing, which they are not, I will come back to you with the right ones, and then I'll give you the example of them. Okay, so after you have completed getting all of the right villagers, these are the ones that I will show with you. So you need one that looks like this, and they trade emeralds for blocks. So you will need blocks. This guy trades emeralds for pickaxes, and this guy trades emeralds for iron axes, which can be used as like weapons. So when you're done with that, you're gonna want to make the other islands, like the ones there, and then there. Before, actually, you will want to make those islands, and then after you make those islands, I will come back to you. Okay, so now that you're finished, you're going to want to come over to your islands, and on all your islands, you're gonna want some protection. So like when you're trying to do stuff, you want to like not constantly being hit by arrows. So you do want to make a couple of walls that can help protect you. Maybe one over here for some reason. Okay, so now I got these couple of walls. So now what you're gonna do is you are going to find where you're going to place your bed. So I am going to place the bed I'm going to use right there, so that it is able to be built around, but it's not in the middle of getting down there. So you can put beds on either side and just have them choose which respawn point they want to pick. If it's like extra long, they could do that. But yeah, so now I'm gonna teach you how to build the emerald spawner, which will be lots of help when you're trading with your villagers, because the trading with the villagers can only happen if you have the certain things. So like with him, he needs 3 emeralds for a axe. So for an emerald spawner, you're gonna want to either like get on the ground or like just have a flat good place to build. So what you're gonna want is you are going to want a redstone torch, some redstone, a redstone repeater, and then you're also gonna want a command block. So for a command block, you have to go into the chat and type in the chat /give AP, or like the @ symbol, so that AP, which is nearest player, and then we're gonna do command underscore, which is this little thing, block. And then we're gonna hit enter, and a command block should pop into our inventory. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna place one command block with the top arrow facing like that way, or whichever way. Just it has to be facing away from where you're gonna put the redstone repeaters and stuff. Okay, so then you're gonna take another command block and place it 3 away from the original one. This one, it can't have that arrow pointing like away from it. It has to be pointing up. So like there's no arrow pointing to the way that it is. So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take redstone repeaters, click on back 3, and then do 6 this way. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then take a piece of redstone, place it there, and here you're going to do 2. Okay, another piece of redstone, and then place 6 more until they get to the other command block. Connect the two. Okay, so that is good for all of the placement, but what we have to do is we have to figure out where we're going to want the emerald spawner to be. So it's gonna have to be at least 2 blocks down if you don't want it sticking straight up out of the ground. So there's bed. Okay, so for this one I made this hollow, like, because I can. And I'm going to take stone and just build up until I'm 2 down in the ground. Okay, so now we have to turn on coordinates, so you know what your coordinates are. So I'm just going to do that. Okay, so these are my coordinates. I'm just going to either write them down on a piece of paper or just remember them. Okay, so, or you can type them into a computer or a doc. So 24, 65, negative 104. Okay, so after you're done with that, you want to go back to your system, and you want to click on the one with the arrow pointing away from the redstone repeaters. So in this, you're going to put slash. Okay, so you're going to type in slash set block space RE. Oh, nope. Then you're going to type in the coordinates after that, sorry. So my coordinates for the thing were 24. They're probably not going to be the same as mine. So you'll put in your coordinates. So mine's 24, 65, negative 104. And then after that, you're going to do a space, REDSTO, redstone, underscore, and then again, block. Okay, then click done on that, and just quit out. There should be nothing wrong with that. So now you're going to move over to this one. You're going to do slash set block 24, 65, negative 104. My coordinates. You'll put in your coordinates. And I will do, and what we're going to do is air. So now that we have one saying that there's going to be a redstone and one saying that there's going to be an air, this thing is going to go in a circle, making both happen. So this one's so it's going to turn the redstone block into a redstone block for a while, and then after it goes in a circle, it's going to turn into air for just a little while. Okay, so now what we're going to do is stand this way, because that's the way like the little arrow things under the clicker thing are pointing. So you're going to stand right there, and you will want to have your redstone torch next to your redstone repeater. So you're going to break one and place a redstone torch, break it again, and place your redstone repeater, click it 3 times back, and then there should be this little red line that goes all the way around. That's ignited like that. Okay, so now let's go check our area where I put in the coordinates for. So should be right here. Okay, so like I said, now we have a redstone block and then air. Redstone block. It'll take a few seconds, then it will turn back into air. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get, so if you want more than one emerald spawner, you will build more than one of those. And then you'll want a dropper, some emeralds, or we can do like 64 emeralds, and then you'll like that'll be all you'll really need. And then you'll place the dropper so it's spinning up, and then you'll click on it, put in the emeralds, and it should push them out one at a time. So now I have 2 because I already had 1. But with this you can make cool stuff happen. So I am going to use slabs to make it look cool. Oh, sorry, 1 second. I'm gonna use some slabs. Okay, so I'm gonna put some slabs around that. Okay, so then above or on top of it, you should be able to place one of those, and it should spit it out right on top. So then what you can also do is you can build a thing on top of it that is showing that it is a spawner. So you can just go up and grab one, come back down, and there's your spawner. Okay, so now what you should do is you should be able to now connect your islands to the center, and then you should be able to go to the center from so you're not gonna want to start out with your island being not connected to the center. You're gonna want to actually build a bridge to your island from the center, because there's no way to get emeralds from your base. Now, if you guys can think of a way to change that, that would be awesome, and I would like you to put that in the discussion of my YouTube channel so that you can tell me how you did it, because I haven't really put much thought into it, but I've wanted to know how to do it for a while, because that would make it a lot cooler and more fun. And then one downside to actually using the villagers, not any mods or stuff, is after you do trade with them enough, you will have to replace them by killing them and then respawning them in. Like that, you could do that after like every 5 rounds or so. And then you might want to put some like better loot in the center, so they could just get good things. And yeah, thank you for watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe. So what you should be able to do is, when you're ready to play, you will like count down, and someone will switch it from creative to survival. You'll go 3, 2, 1, run to the center as fast as you can, grab as many emeralds as you can, try and PvP the other people, then get back to your base to trade with your villagers. Trade with your villagers. You'll probably want to get base defenses first, so then you can build around your bed so that the other people can't break it as much. Then if the other people do come, you can like attack them with your weapon, and maybe get a pickaxe to try and go over their base and break their bed so that you will win. Thank you all for watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe.